Hi, Magdalene Adenaike here, Chief Executive of Music Relief Foundation, a youth organization working with young people 11 to 19 years old to build confidence, develop self-esteem, and raise aspirations. I want to quickly talk to us about being true to ourselves in whatever works of life we find ourselves. Many a times we find that we have an idea and we choose to follow that idea in order for us to make something out of that idea. But then we find someone else doing something and it seems that that person that is thriving in that lane is becoming successful, and we say to ourselves, you know what, actually maybe what I'm doing is I'm not supposed to do that. Let me do what this other person is doing. Why do we do that? Why do we lose focus? Well, I always like to use this phrase, Rome was not built in a day. I've used it so many times. It sounds like I'm speaking like a broken record, but the importance of that phrase can never be underestimated. Rome was not built in a day. An idea comes into your mind. You say, actually, this might possibly be more than just a hobby. I could actually do something with this. Why don't we take time to actually develop that idea, cultivate that idea, put in the hard work in order for us to come up with something? Why is it that we lose focus and look at other people? When you are driving and you're driving that way, this is your direction, you're driving forward. We're not looking to the left, not to the right. The only time you look at this side, obviously, is when you need to indicate to go to the side to ensure that your road is clear. But majority of your time is driving forward so that way you don't lose focus, you don't have an accident, you don't hit somebody or someone else hits you. Why is it that we can't implement that same thing in our lives, in business, in school, at home, whatever the walks of life is? Staying true to yourself is so important for whatever we find ourselves doing. Because as a chief executive of a youth organization working with young people on a day-to-day basis, I find many young people who on their own they're fine, but when they're with other group of young people, they want to mix with them, they want to fit in, they want to kind of change identity to become like them, when really and truly they're not like that. When they're by themselves, when they're in a home setting, is a totally different setup. If we have young people who are going through that changes, those adolescents changing, and they need support in several things, we understand that. Then we as the adults, if we as well are also going through those changes, what hopes do we have for our young people? What are we showing them? What are we teaching them? If we can't be true to ourselves, we're telling them to have a life be indecisive in everything they do. Being true to yourself is important, regardless of how long it may be, regardless of how tedious the journey may be. Continue at it. You never give up. A failure is only failure when you stop. When you fail at something, don't give up and say, oh, that's it, I'm not supposed to do that. Go back, evaluate what happened. How did I feel? What do I need to change? What do I need to stop doing? Success is when you fail, you stop, you evaluate, you pick up yourself, and you continue. That is when success comes. Until next time, this is Magdalene Adenaike, Chief Executive of Music Relief Foundation. Thank you.